Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is Kim, Bluebird Legacy. Today I'm going to do what some people might call a masterboard. I'm going to do collaging on here, and I thought I'd just bring you with me. I have a whole stack, one of my drawers over here that I use to keep my papers in, kind of keep them curtailed. And I'm going to start this because this is going to be a journal cover. I am going to start with some old papers. The journal I have coffee dyed, and so that's how I'm going to start this. It's kind of an old look, kind of a worn, weathered look, and I'm just using some Mod Podge. I bought this little bottle for $1.25 at Dollar Tree, and so I was out. So let's just get going on this. And then after I get, this is actually it's what I got my seeds from Floret Flowers from. And it was one of those kind of puffed up, I don't know what you call it, but it's just a brown paper. And then it has sort of filling in it to keep it softer. So we're just going to put this matte medium all over everything because it's matte. It's not the gloss. I don't care for the gloss, especially in an older project like this, project that I'm trying to make look sort of weathered and worn. It would be fitting for sort of paper beads if you want a glossy shine, but this is really textured, and I might use some of I think I will use some of these, which are, I won't have to do much to this, and it's thin. These are tea bags that I have dried over time, and this makes a really nice covering for something that's thick and you want it to get in all the crevices. This will go really quickly too when you use bigger pieces like this. This is going to be a journal cover, as I said. Plenty of glue. Don't be stingy with your glue. You can always cut off the edge. I'll go over it again. It's really pretty stable and heavy piece of cardboard. Of course, it has that part in the center. That's why I thought I would use it for a journal cover. I like to sort of switch up things that I make. As you can tell, if you watch my channel, there's a lot of different things on here. So I have just put my website up, and it's just live in this past weekend, and so I'm really excited about that. Let's see what other papers. We're going to use some papers. Dictionary. Probably not that, since I stamped. Here's some of this. Really old dictionary, so it's really thin. But my website has been a labor of love. I do not have all my art pieces up on it, but it is live, and I will be sending out emails for different things that I'm doing, different shows I'm doing. So, of course, I make books, I quilt, I weave, and a lot of my art is garden inspired. So I have a lot of my plant material. Like in this journal, I have eco prints from my garden. I found a long time ago that putting things in a block formation just make it work out a little better. And so I like this piece, and I think I'm gonna, since we're sort of covered, I'm gonna put it here, and it may serve, maybe, as the focal. I can always change my mind and add more to it. Sometimes I put it on the back. Sometimes I put it just on the piece that I'm decoupaging or Mod Podging or collaging, whatever it is you want to call it. Back in the 80s, we did a thing called stiffy bow. Does anybody remember that stiffy bow? You could take fabric, and it was a medium you'd use on fabric, and the medium would make the fabric very stiff, and you'd make bows on baskets. We put fabric on t-shirts, like anything you want to cut out. You could put it on a sweatshirt. Okay, so there's that. I've got a little ephemera holder here that I got in some sort of a trade, and I stuck things down in there. Pearls are kind of cool. Okay, I like this right off the bat, this ticket. I can go that there. And oh, that's kind of cool. It's kind of light. I want to keep it kind of dark on this. Measuring Walford Cultures. Okay, I think that's all on that one. So I've got more here. A little envelope. Let's see what we have in here. Some Tim Holtz things. It's kind of cool. This is going to be an Easter. Oh, that's nice. Mother's Day. My jewels. Isn't that cute? That was from a scrapbooking pack years ago. I might use part of that. That's a pretty maze. There's another one. I don't like that. I definitely want to use this paper. Oh, this comes. I do have this stamp. That one didn't stamp very well, but I do have that. This brown paper. Just trying to use up. I have such a large collection. We'll use this. And these. Something about tearing and pasting. It's very relaxing. Very relaxing for me. I'm kind of pushing this down because as I said, the cardboard envelope has a lot of texture. And I want every part to stick and not really have air bubbles. It's not really suited for a tool to push down or a card. Just the glue getting the contact. That's what I need. All right, let's put this over here. My first gluing is always very, very wet because I want to make sure I get everything super glued down and just not going to come up. And then I'll generally let it dry for about 24 hours before I do anything else to it. I've taken out these. Let's take this here. Here. Oh, we'll just leave that there. I think we'll go ahead and use this. So it is the right vibe for this older sort of tea-dyed piece. I was also thinking about putting some, once I get it all covered, thinking about putting some napkins just for interest over. Got a lot of different colored ones. And this is where the tea bag was. I'll put this ticket down. And I had some lace. I had some sort of this lace that I thought about using. Just to give it some texture. You can also, when you let this dry, when it's just barely tacky, you can put a book over it. That seems to help to flatten it too, keep it flattened. With my collage, I like things to overlap, especially with something like a book like this. I like it to overlap other things. This piece overlap this is overlapping that. It just gives it a feel that it's all one piece. Okay, of course this glue will dry clear. Okay, let's put like this. Be nice here. And always use a brush that you don't care if it, well, it's what I have to do because I tend to leave them sitting out and walk away. And then it dries up on me. I just ruined 2 little brushes that way. Now, I think I want to pull that down if I can. That'll be fine. Okay. So what projects are you working on lately? You'll be seeing my Enchanted Fairy Garden, or maybe, that's right, you may probably have already seen that by the time this video comes out. And then I finished my series painting. Putting that up on my website. I get those when I have them. I'm going to mat them. The frame could be chosen through the website, through the e-commerce site that I have connected to my website. It's a really easy process. I hope you'll go over and check it out. I'm at KimberlyDeutschFineArt.com. Okay. Now, let's see. Get this. So I don't have to cover everything because it was a brown background, and I may just watch and see for most of this, because I am going to have a, I may put, if I find the right napkin, I may put that here. Like, whoops, a doubled over piece. Now, I don't mind this edge here, but I don't like to see that there, so I'll have to find something in my collage work. And if I were doing paint over this, I might blend those two with a little paint, but I'm not doing paint over this, so I want to find something that I can blend that with, which will probably be this right here, like that. See, that kind of ties those two together. I just don't like seeing the background. Just a personal preference. Let's put a little of this over here. This will go to here. You kind of just dab your lace and it goes through there. Makes for a very strong piece of, kind of lift that up and let this come over that one. A very strong book cover. Okay, now I have that box. I'm going to reach here very quickly on my shelf. I've got these boxes that I painted, and I keep my tissue in here. Which I don't know that those are anything I want. Oh, how cute. I might use that. It isn't Easter. It says a baby is a precious gift of love. That's somebody's baby shower. These are so pretty. I use these in the journal. Okay. I don't think these would be. These were some of the grandkids' birthday. There's nutcrackers. These are the kind of colors for Easter, but I have a lot of these. Not sure. Oh, there's a metal tag. Oh, one that I painted. And I think these are all Christmas here. Fall, autumn. Not really seeing one that I... Oh, I love this tissue. I've used this in different things. This turns out really cool. This might be kind of cool on there. I'll use this. Maybe. And, oh, and then I have a bunch of these Tim Holtz people. And then people I've cut out of magazines for my collage work. Oh, they're kind of cute. Might use those. Okay, so we all know. We've seen all these. This is kind of pretty. Calling card. Well, I like the diamonds. Hooray! But I think that piece is enough. Put that there for now. I want to bring these two. So tear it. Didn't really want that big gap there. So I got a bigger gap. Okay. We can fix that. And tear it down like that. Okay. Enough. Yeah. I'm going to take some of this out. See, you'll see that through the white. Take some of this out. See the bird's nest. There we go. And that's it. Well, thank you so much for watching. I'm going to glue this down, and probably you'll be seeing the video with the reveal of the journal coming up very soon. Thanks for stopping by, and I hope you make some of your own collages with some of your stash. And then you can see that other. You can see that. When it dries, you'll really see it. It's okay if there's folds or wrinkles. I like all that texture. I just need a little more. We are good to go. Have a wonderful day.